Howdy, so I played Dunecrawl. I normally wouldn't play this type of game, but the developers kind of reached out and offered me a key for it, and I figured I would check out and see. And I surprisingly liked it a little bit more than I thought I would initially looking at it. It is a top-down viewpoint, and it's somewhat like a CRPG of sorts, mixed with an ARPG element to it. The game is unique in a way that you kind of traverse around. So there's several little plots of land on this map. And you go to each plot of land and you have a different mission. It could be taking down towers, freeing prisoners, maybe collecting an artifact. And then once you're done there, you can move on to the next island. But the way you travel between these islands are these machines. And that's kind of where the Dunecrawl name comes from. Basically, you get this machine that looks like a crab. And you use this machine that looks like a crab to move yourself around between the different islands. And on this machine, you can do a lot of different stuff. Sometimes you come across another machine controlled by an enemy and you have to take it out. So you're having this kind of ship boat battle with these crab looking things, shooting cannons at each other, trying to destroy the other enemy. So the machine that you have has these slots to it. Sometimes you walk around and you're finding like a secret artifact that you can sell. You can actually hold it onto the crab. Like there's like 4 or 5 spots where you can hold multiple items at once. So you're not constantly having to go back and forth to like sell items or anything. And there's actually pieces of armor you find in the world too that you can put on the crab to have better defense. And sometimes when this crab thing gets injured, you can use this special like goop you have to heal it. And so it's kind of cool. You're on like this moving little ship thing that's like a steamroller sort of. It's a mix of all kinds of stuff. And you even have a little buddy. At least in the beginning, you have this buddy with you who is kind of your assistant. So you can command them to like restock ammo or heal something if you're in the middle of fighting somebody else while you're on this thing. And the cool part is that you can pretty much maneuver it anywhere you want. And you can kind of drop it off anywhere you want to. Now, a lot of these little island places that you go to have like little pier spots, so it's kind of evident where you're supposed to park. But you essentially could just drop off of it and just go down the ladder and get what you need to get and go back up. The whole map is just on this desert sand. That's what it is. And when you are towards the beginning of the game, you come across one area that you kind of keep going back to that has a shop where you can buy new armor and weapons and guns, but you collect a lot of stuff along the way too. You can collect health, and when you collect all these items, you have a little inventory system, and the inventory you can quick slot all these items in like a certain order that you want, and then you can easily cycle between them while you're in mid-combat. So you can cycle between a grenade, using a sword, using a gun, a bow, or a health pack, and you can kind of choose what order you want the quick slots in so you can switch really quickly. And this is a game too where you are using kind of an aim control. So like with the guns and the grenades, there's sort of this like long aim icon that you're using to shoot with. So playing it on controller, it works fine, but I could definitely see where using a mouse or something might be better for the shooting and the action gameplay a little bit more, just because you have to move it kind of quick and the stick only moves so fast. Having said that though, I've gotten through a couple islands here and there. I've gotten to some collectibles. I've locked some artifacts and charms. And it's been a fun, unique little experience. I kind of want to keep playing it more and more in little bits as I'm going through it. But yeah, I was really surprised about it. I feel like it's a little unique look at this type of game. I recommend people check it out. You can get it now. I was playing on PC, it ran fine. The art style is a little cartoony. The music is pretty solid, I would say, for what it is. I was enjoying listening to music as I was going. And yeah, it's not too terribly difficult or too easy. I'm playing on this kind of regular difficulty of sorts, and I'm struggling a bit here and there, but other areas I can go visit if I want to and try to beat that area and come back later. I got this like sort of freedom to kind of maneuver around wherever I need to. and I can pinpoint stuff on the map, and even the checkpoint kind of reloads me right to where I left off. So definitely worth checking out